morning. Well, I'm here with Andy and Billy Bob, and we're at Haweswater, a beautiful valley. And I'm going to attempt to do Branstree and Selside Pike. This is the first proper mountains I'm going to attempt since my bad back.
Morning!
There he is. So hopefully I can make it.
You'll make it. No problem.
They are the smaller ones around Haweswater, but you get a fantastic view coming down off Selside along the Coffin route. Exceptional views of Haweswater. So hope you join us on our wee adventure. Catch you all in a bit. So we're ascending via Gatesgarth Pass, which is a really good track. But then at the Col, we'll head up left quite steeply up Branstree, and then over to Selside Pike. You've got some big kind of cairns. I think they're like something to do with the United Utilities. They're like sort of towers. I need to Google about what they mean, and I'll put a description on the bottom of the screen what they were built for. And I think you've got Crag pikes. It's got a few kind of cairns on there. And then the descent route from Selside Pike is along the Coffin route, and it's a lovely route. And the Coffin route is actually a route used by the old village of Mardale, as it used to be a lovely, beautiful, remote village in this valley. It then got flooded by the water board, hence making Haweswater reservoir. And I think Manchester used the water from Haweswater. And there's actually a pipe that connects Haweswater to Ullswater, as Haweswater can get very, very low in dry periods. And you can see the remains of the village when it gets really low. And some say you can see the church spire. But the Coffin route was used by the local people, as there was no actual churchyard in the village. I have heard when the village got flooded, the locals dug up the dead and moved them along the Coffin route to Shap.
Sunshine.
Yeah, we're in the lovely sunshine now, as the valley can be quite shady in the winter, can't it?
It'll be freezing down there.
That's Heart of Fell there. One of my favourite fells, that Heart of Fell. And this is Gatesgarth Pass. You can see how good and well defined the track is.
Good and well defined.
That's looking back to Rough Crags. That's a good route up onto High Street, which is up there. There's no denying there's a long old slog up Gatesgarth Pass, isn't it?
It is.
And there's lots of pools and waterfalls for Billy to have a drink along the way up Gatesgarth Pass. Good views over Haweswater. Are we there yet, Andy? Are we there yet?
No, we aren't, Tracy. How's your back?
Holding out so far. Look at Heart of Hell. I want to go up there. I want to go up Heart of Hell. But I've done Heart of Hell in a video. So It'd be good for you guys to check out Branstree and Selside Pike, wouldn't it? So yes, otherwise I'm going to do hard to fell. By the time you've got yourself all the way up Gatesgarth Pass and then literally up onto Branstree, you have kind of lost the will. Nearly there, Andy.
Nearly there.
What doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Absolutely.
So how high is Branstree, Andy?
713 metres. It's a Wainright, a Burkitt, a Hewitt, a Nuttall and a Hump.
Thank you for that.
And a Buxton and Lewis.
I kind of forgotten it was 700 metres, and I thought to myself, let's start off with a nice small fell with my back. Let's just try 700 metres then. To be fair, it's quite an easy one to get onto, isn't it, Andy?
It is.
Right, hooray, we finally reached the coal. And we're going to turn off on this grassy track, that's Branstree behind, to head up that grassy trod by the fence. Onwards and upwards. That's my view for a bit. Andy doesn't want me to tell you this, so I'm going to speak very quietly. But his coat that he's got on today, his jacket rather, he's very proud of it. He got it free off a bonfire. It's a super dry top. It's really nice. He's really proud as punch. But he didn't want me to tell you. He got it off a bonfire. Things people throw away these days. Andy?
Yes?
That's a rather nice jacket you got on there.
Yes?
It's nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
So when you head up to Gatesgarth Pass, Cole, if you went straight on, you can see the track heading into the long Sledell Valley. If you turned right, the track would eventually take you up to Hard to Fell, which is that up there. That behind. Oof. Nice and crisp. We're just coming up to the top now, and you've got a perfectly made stone wall. And Wainright, in his book on the Far Eastern Fells, dedicates that book to the men that made the stone walls, for the perseverance. It's a cracking stone wall. As you can see, it's quite a flattish top. We're going to head to a pile of stones next to a trig station, which is the summit. Oh, surely this is the summit. There is no pile of stones, that must be really out of date. I've always just remembered this kind of circular trig station, marker, whatever you call it.
There's a big fancy trig there and some
Has
keys.
has anybody lost some keys?
Oh dear.
If you have, I think they've been there a while. Look a bit rusty. So as you can see from the summit, it's very, very broad. You get a glimpse of the surrounding mountains. So we're going to head to Crag Pike. So it's got a fantastic set of cairns on it. So I shall bring you back when we're there. rocky bits that stuck out of the ground. And you've got, I think there's two of these big cairns or beacons, whatever they are. I'll try and find out what the significance is on these, what they are, whether they're markers. But as you can see, they're quite big. I like your little bench.
A lovely little bench someone's made. Very handy.
Got a nice lemon curd ice bun. You've got some lovely dappled lights over on High Street there. A glimpse of Haweswater reservoir. The Pennines. It's a little bit too hazy to see the Pennines on the GoPro, right in the far distance. And then you've got Selside Pike there in the middle foreground. So this is the second cairn. I can't find out any history about why these cairns have been built. I presume they're just markers. So you can see it's a very gentle ridge heading down and slightly back up to Selside Pike. And you can see there's like that big United Utilities tower, and you've got a bit of a tarn, boggy tarn there as well. That's about it for interest really on this ridge, apart from you've got that lovely view of Haweswater reservoir. So in bad weather you can actually follow the fence line. You can avoid Ardle Crag Pikes from the Branstree summit and just head back to the fence and just follow the fence all the way to Selside Pike, I think it goes. So if you want to head to Branstree northeast top and get in this United Utilities column thing and the tarn, you've got to cross over the fence. There is a track that takes you to it, and it will take you to Selside Pike, or you can alternatively stay on the fence line and there's a track directly to Selside Pike from the fence. So just heading to this weird, I think it's like a survey column. So here it is, the United Utilities survey column. So coming up to these tarns now.
That side's frozen.
You've got, yeah, you've got the path running right through the middle of two tarns. You've got ice on that tarn. So I think this is the summit of Branstree northeast top, I think. I guess you can class these hills as vast spaces, vast views over to the Pennines, over to Yorkshire, the Howgills, the Far Eastern Fells, Nice easy walking, peace and solitude. So if you want peace and solitude, you've got the Selside Valley, and you can't drive a car down into it, which is why it's still as it was years ago and very peaceful. And you can head down Selside Pike and you'll witness some really fantastic dramatic crags on the gully, heading really steeply off Selside Pike into the Chmbria Valley. And you can access this beautiful waterfall, like a big cascade, right at the head of the Chmbria Valley. Lovely spot just to visit and have a picnic by. You can park at the beginning of the Chmbria Valley, and then you can walk in to the waterfalls. It's about a 5-mile linear route, or you can do a circular. But not many people would know that Selside Pike has got a dramatic side to it, as from the Haweswater side it's very gentle and rolling. It's got a very big wind shelter on the top, and as you're descending Selside Pike you reach the piece de resistance, the Coffin route. It's a spectacular way off because the views down into Haweswater are spectacular. You've got a couple of ruined, I'm not sure if they're peat houses or just old barns, but they're ruins anyway, which really sets the scene. You get some fantastic photos from there. So you've got Hartefell there, Mardale Head, High Street, rough crags there, that ridge going up. You then got Gatesgarth Pike, high raise there, and going down to low raise, and Haweswater reservoir. Okay, looks like we've got
We'll get over this one,
a fence for Billy to jump.
We'll get over this one. You can get over this one.
Come on then, Billy. Show everyone what you can do.
Come on, make an effort. Shake a leg, come on.
He's jumped higher than that before.
Come on, he's packed in, he's retired from jumping. He climbs up them now. Up. Easy as that.
Graceful.
He puts his feet in here.
Yeah.
Climbs over, he's good.
Yeah.
He's learned how to do it.
When he feels like doing it.
He's learned how to put his feet in the bottom and jump, push himself
Well, I
over.
didn't do it with my style yesterday.
Well, you've got to let him just do it in his own.
I know you have. Got a little bit of a peaty spot here. Could potentially be very boggy in wet weather.
Bloody very boggy in dry weather.
Yeah, Billy's found the bog.
Sure.
Go on then, Andy. Oh, he's sinking. He's sinking. My turn now. Might not be laughing.
It's up there.
So this is the wind shelter on Selside Pike. It's not the summit is south-southwest, 40 metres from this, but I can't be bothered to look for it, to be honest. So this is the wind shelter. We're going to have our lunch. So where is it? Is it that over there?
Just there by that little gate.
Yeah, just opposite that gate there's a little bit of land that's a little bit higher than the rest. It's got rocks embedded in it. That's the true summit. But you know, who cares? This is the wind shelter. That'll do for me. Fantastic shelter, isn't it? You want me to film you rebuilding the shelter?
Yes, someone's broke it.
I'm not really staring at the wall at the moment.
Just do it. Doing my bit for the...
be in the very windy Selside Pike now.
Freezing cold.
Absolutely freezing. It's Baltic.
Nothing's gone brown yet.
They're not too. They're quite. They've got colour.
Red and blue.
They're not like milk bottle.
Red and blue.
They're not like milk bottles. Yeah. So we're going to head towards the Corpse Road now. So I'm really looking forward to this. So you're looking down into the lovely, remote, unspoilt valley of Swindale. So you can start to see the beautiful view we're going to get from the Corpse Road as it drops down a bit more steeply to the ruins and eventually to the main road. So we're approaching the ruins now. So you can see Branstree, Hartefell, Mardale Pass, Mardale Head, Rough Crag, High Street, Selside Pike, High Raise. What a view! You can see right up the valley to Mardale Head. You've got the Rig and Rough Crags in front of you. Looking over Biggindale. Heading alongside Rowan-tree-thwaite Beck.
Rowan what?
Rowan-tree-thwaite Beck.
Rowan-tree.
That begins with an R. Can you imagine a horse carrying a coffin? They must have carried it by hand up here.
Horses don't have hands.
The people must have carried it by hand, the coffin, don't you think? And then the horse took over at the top?
Yeah, yeah.
Must have done. Because look how steep this is. Imagine having to carry a coffin up here.
Could be worse.
But look at that view. Wow.
Person. So do you know why they call it Haweswater?
I don't actually.
See that island down there?
That little one there?
Yeah, there used to be a brothel on there.
Did there?
Yeah, full of whores.
Full of whores?
Yeah.
Is that true?
Yeah. Yeah? Absolutely, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Used to get a boat over there and, you know, for a few silver coins you could have a good time.
Right. There you go. Not sure if I believe you.
Google it.
So you can see Wainright, beck and waterfall in front of us. Very dramatic, isn't it? Isn't this a beautiful path? Fantastic. Down by the road now, and it's probably going to be about, I don't know, half a mile back to Mardale Head and where we parked the car, just along the main road. Beautiful little pool. Treat time.
Look at the side of it.
So if you like this video and you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing and always leave a comment and like as well, because it helps my channel to grow. So catch you all on another adventure very soon.
Bye.
Bye.